Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and Overwatch just got a brand new game mode called the 6v6 Lockout Elimination, and it's pretty much just a glorified 3v3. However, man, I don't know what it is about arcade and all the arcade game modes, but I feel like I get more tilted, more salty, and just get more angry at life in the arcade than I do in actual competitive. I don't know if it's because of the atmosphere, I don't know if it's because you can earn more loot boxes, I don't know what it is, but literally, the saltiness and the tiltiness inspired this video to just want me to help you guys kind of be a little bit smarter with 6v6 lockout eliminations, because I honestly truly feel like if you don't play like a complete idiot in that game mode, you can win a lot more games, especially, and even just win a lot more loot boxes. So if you just kind of follow these tips and just kind of follow a general guideline of what I'm going to give in this video, I feel like you can win a lot more, is what I'm just trying to say. You don't have to follow these tips, you don't have to play these certain heroes, but honestly, you just have to use your little noggin to try to win these games, and you'll be able to get more loot boxes. So anyway, I wasted too much time with the intro. Let me just tell you guys how you can just try to win 3 rounds pretty quickly. I just said rounds with a W. Either way, I'm going to give you some tips. Here we go. So a general rule is that you're going to see a lot of the common like team comps that you're going to see in like regular, just like quick player competitive, since it's like a 6v6. I mean, hence the name 6v6 eliminations. But also another rule that you have to consider is that every single time that you win a round, those 6 heroes will not be used in the next round. So that every time you win with those 6 heroes, say like a Reaper or a Soldier and so on and so forth, you won't be able to use them in the next round. So like I said before, it's like a glorified 3v3, so you have to take that in consideration. Well, you're going to see a lot of team comps kind of revolve around the healers, since, well, you can only use 3 different healers to win a maximum of 3 rounds right there. So the first round that you're going to want to use, you're not going to really know what the enemy team is going to use, right? You can kind of get a good general rule of thumb of what they could use throughout the rest of the game, but really you don't know what they're going to go with the first round. So you want to pick like the safest picks is what I'm trying to say. So the first hero they're going to want to just pick right off the bat, if no one else picks it, is going to be Mercy, because she could just easily heal all the tanks, heal all the DPS, anybody that you're going to just go right out the gate with, you can just easily heal them so quickly and so fast, and she's also a pretty safe pick also. You don't know if they're going to have like maybe, let's say like a Tracer or whatever, and you pick Zenyatta. If they have a Tracer and you're going against a Zenyatta, more than likely the Tracer is going to be able to take out that Zenyatta. So Mercy, I just keep saying it over and over again, but if you want to try to be, just play it more safely, we'll definitely go with a Mercy. And also, since you're going to be playing with a Mercy, what are the other heroes that you're going to pick? You can't really control what the other people on your team are going to really pick, if they're especially if they're randoms, but you can get a general idea of what they're wanting to run. So I would say play the heroes that are going to be a little bit more aggressive, but that can kind of back off. So a hero like Zarya, like a hero like Mei, Reaper, Orisa, or maybe even a Pharah, since you're playing Mercy, those heroes are really good because, well, hey, they can be aggressive, they can come back, get those quick heals, and then go back into the fight. So a long-winded intro of how the first round wants to go, but honestly, again, it's just picking the safe heroes and also picking the aggressive heroes if you are going to be playing Mercy. Now, assuming that you did win the first round, whatever heroes that you did pick along with the Mercy, and again, you don't have to follow these rules like a cookie cut every single round, you can kind of mix it up a little bit, but for the second round, if you did play Mercy the first round, you still want to have a great healer, so you're going to probably go with Ana. That's going to be the main the main healer, rather, not the main Mercy, the main healer that the whole entire team comp is going to revolve around. Well, what does that mean for the picks? Well, again, you just have to look at your team comp and also see what your teammates are picking. So if they're picking like a Winston, if they're picking like a Reinhardt, definitely go with Ana, because those are like kind of the bigger targets that can more or less take a bigger hit. When it comes to like Pharah, when it comes to Mei or Zarya, those heroes can kind of take a hit, but Mercy can just help out so much better since they are kind of like more skinnier targets. When it comes to Ana, well, you have to have good aim, and if you have a much bigger target to hit, then Ana is just going to be a great healer when it comes to that. Plus, this allows for a different rotation. So remember how I said that every single round that you win, well, you won't be able to use those heroes. If you play the more aggressive route in the first round, with the second one, you can kind of play the more, I can take a hit, but still pump out a lot of damage, kind of like team comp. I don't know what that would be called. That was such a bad name. So like I said, you would want to go with someone like a Diva or a Roadhog, or maybe even a Bastion, since those are kind of bigger targets, or even go with someone like a Torbjorn also in a Junkrat. Remember, you have 6 different options that pick out of the hero list, and 6 other heroes already got picked right there, and that can't be used for the rest of the game. So you kind of have to be smart and also try to counter what you saw from the last round that you saw from the enemy. More than likely, if you won that first round, they're probably going to use those same heroes. They're just lazy, they don't want to change the hero comp, they just want to use the McCrees, the Genjis, the Tracers, whatever. So if you beat them in the first round, definitely consider trying to counter what you saw from the last round. So yeah, that's just a quick tip that I can give you, but also go with Ana, especially with the bigger targets on the field. So assuming that you won the first round and assuming that you won the second round, both healers out of the question, both Mercy, both Ana, what do you want to do next? Well, since it's the last round and you only have to win one more round, this is where you go all out with the healers. You want to go with Lucio and you also want to go with Zenyatta. And what's so perfect about this is that they may not give the greatest, fastest heals when compared to like Mercy or Ana when it comes to like misogynist healing. This way you can kind of do your own little thing while still giving a bunch of heals while also still giving a lot of DPS, especially with the Zen Discordor. Bruh, that is so tremendous. And especially with Lucio with his buff when it comes to DPS, he can also get a lot of kills also. But again, this is also where you want to consider, all right, what have I picked already? So if you already picked like a Bastion, a Mei, a Zarya, you want to try to pick as many self healers as possible. So like a Soldier 76, you can even go with a Genji since you have like a Zenyatta on your team, or if you just have slower heroes on your team, then the Lucio is going to come in handy right there. You have two heroes that can both heal that you probably didn't pick, so that's just the smartest time when you have to go and pick them in the last round. And also throughout this whole entire video, I just listed the healers that you can pick. Honestly, you don't have to even play healers. It's kind of what you have to revolve around when wanting to try to win the game, even though this is mainly just for fun. But let's just say like this, maybe someone picks Ana on your team, well then just pick the hero that I just kind of listed right there. Pick a bigger target. I don't know if I'm going to include it right here, but someone went Ana, I think, so of course I went Diva. Well, it's because she's a bigger target for the Ana to hit, and it just kind of makes sense with the team comp. Since they went Ana, I'm not going to go Mercy because that's too much healing right there, and when it comes to the third round, well, we're not going to have enough healing soon enough. So again, it just comes to with being smart with, okay, what's on my team? What was on the enemy team from the last round? What will be the smartest pick for me to pick? And then also going with the team with what they decided to play. So again, just be smart when it comes to 6v6 lockout eliminations. That's such a mouthful, that's what she said, but hopefully this video does help you try to win more games and in turn get you a lot more loot boxes. So I love you guys, thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.